Hey everybody, Patty here, Haven Realty Group. I'm with Linda Hawley. We're going to talk short-term rentals today. So Linda's got a really cute blue house listing in Frazier Park that would make a fabulous short-term rental because it's a duplex. So it's like double your money, and everybody knows how crazy good short-term rentals are right now. So Linda, tell us just a little bit about you and where you work, and then we'll jump into the property.
Okay. So can I show do have some photos of the little area that we're talking about for the house, but we'll get into that later.
Okay.
So for just to introduce myself, my name is Linda Hawley. I'm a broker for eXp Realty here in California. And I work right now North Los Angeles County. So that goes clear up to like the Frazier Park area, which is adorable mountain community, all the way over to Lake LA, which is on the other side. So if if you're commuting into LA, either of those areas are awesome to find a place in. And I also have a cute listing over there in Lake Los Angeles.
Okay.
Talk about crazy trying to manage two so far away from each other. They're literally a few hours away.
We have a Corona and Anaheim Hills just went live on Tuesday. Oh. Dual open houses all weekend. Yeah, I'm tired.
It's right? Right. It's a good tired.
Yeah. So let's share your screen and let's look at your listing.
Okay. So let's see, what will I show first?
What we're going to talk about is we're going to look at properties all over the country, and we're doing this organically. I did not pencil out any numbers ahead of time. And what Linda has done is she's looked up what this property would rent for on a long-term rental, normal 30-day, 12-month lease, and also what it would rent for as a short-term rental. And then I have because a lot of my significant percentage of my business is with investors, and it's all very black and white in the investment world, in the short-term rental world. It either works financially or it doesn't. It's completely not emotional like regular residential real estate. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So do you have the listing up?
I do have. It's loading. There it is. So this
I'm seeing your email.
Good. You're seeing my email.
Yeah, I see your inbox and reload. Do you have dual monitors? Just switch the monitors.
It did give me like 5 choices.
Find the one with us.
Okay. So let's see what we're looking at now. Your screen sharing is paused. New share. Let's look at. I have my website loading on that. Do you want that, or do you want the actual MLS?
Up to you. It's just as long as we see the property in the pictures.
Okay, there we go. Do you see it now?
It is. Yep. Okay, so yeah, this is explain the property, how the duplex is set up.
Okay, so in the valley itself, Frazier Park, it's a corridor, and so houses go up on one side of the community, and then you have houses up on the south side of the community. This house is on the north side, which is nice because then it gets that north, it gets that good sun in the wintertime.
Okay. And then the duplex itself, are they 2 separate levels?
How do I explain this? Like this front door right here, do you see where I'm pointing at? So this is the front door to the main house, and also the front door to the bedrooms down below. So at this same level, there's the unit here, right? And then you go in on the same level are 2 more bedrooms. And then you go upstairs, and upstairs, this is on the master level. There's a living room, a kitchen, a dining room.
So the living space is at the top.
The master. There's 2. It's pretty cool. I don't know if I can explain it very well. That's a stairway up to the unit. That's weird how that exploded.
Can you hit the back button? There we go. So that's the stairway to the secondary unit?
Yes, it's like
so it has dual.
That's the main level
there.
Okay. There is a basement, half basement here. And so here's one level here and then one level at the top. So this stairway, this is a private entrance into that suite. So everything
Okay,
can be
does the suite
blocked
have a
off.
kitchen and as well?
Has a kitchen, a
So
full
is it like a
kitchen.
studio or a one bedroom?
It's a one bedroom.
Okay, and then how many bedrooms in the main house?
The main upstairs has the master suite. It is like the ultimate ensuite with its own laundry, its own, yeah, its own kitchen, its own living room.
Okay, and what's the listing price?
572.
572, and it's not in an HOA.
No
So I'm
HOA.
gonna run my Tycor title little app for payment information. We're
Okay.
gonna assume people are putting, because it's income property. Now, there are different ways to go on lending. If you are gonna live in part of this, you can get a regular residential FHA loan on this, or 5-10%
Right.
down.
Right.
If it's a vacation home, I think you can get in, you can call it a vacation home if you already own a property at 10% lending. But if you're a full-on strictly investor, we're gonna do 20%. And we're gonna say, but actually rates are a little lower than this. This is calculating at 5.75, taxes at 1.25. Okay, that gives us a monthly payment all in at 34.33. So Linda, what would this rent for? Both units, long-term 12-month regular tenants each.
Okay. So say that to me again. So I do have a long-term thing here, like, so if there were, so there is a rental in town that actually is renting for like 3,200 a month.
Okay, and that is for what size of a home?
Long-term.
What size of
That
a
would
home?
be for something that was this size.
Okay, and then the studio then would
2,800 square foot.
probably get 2,000, 1,800 maybe?
2000, not 18, probably 16.
16, okay. All right, so that puts us at 48, hold on, at 4,800 a month. Now, what would it,
We'll recalculate that again because because I was separating that out. So I would actually, because if we're looking at 3,200, because where would you cut? I see, because we're going to count the 2 bedrooms down below. So it'd be like a 3 plus 2 for the upstairs and the 2 bedrooms down, and then lock it off to the 1 bedroom, one bedroom,
Right.
1 plus 1 unit.
right. So are you comfortable with the 32 and the 16?
I would take that because it's just a 1 plus 1 down to like 14.
Okay, so we're at 4,600 total then.
Yeah.
Okay, and now for short-term rentals, what would these units rent for per night? And I think you told me on the phone there was a range.
Yeah. So for the individuals, like if you were just going to rent out like the 1 bedroom and the 1 bedroom, that's like $78 a night.
So let's say 80. And then what about the big house?
And then, so then that leaves the lock off and then leaves the upstairs.
Well,
So
let's
that
count that as a whole house.
You want to do whole, if we were going to do whole house.
The 1 and 1 plus the rest.
Oh yeah, you could do that, right?
Yeah, for a family visiting the mountains.
Right, right.
I'm not
So
supposed to say family.
So like you could do between 190 and 224 a night.
Okay, so let's say
For the
200.
house. And then for the other side,
You said 80 per night.
yeah, 80.
Okay, so I'm gonna get my spreadsheet.
So 80 for the 1 plus 1, and then like 225 for the 3 plus 2.
Okay, you want to stop your share, and I'm going to share mine, and we're going to do the math together, because I want this to be completely organic so people can see how short-term rentals are so property specific. Every property you look at we're going to do the math on and see if it even makes sense to even begin to entertain the idea of a short-term rental. That's why we're not running any of these numbers ahead. So we're going to honestly see if this is legit. And also, sidebar, if you are looking at short-term rentals, pick one in an area where you want to vacation.
Right.
Because man, because we're only going to calc this out at 20 days a month. So I'm going to share my screen. Oh, and I have so many reminders popping up here. Okay, can you see my little calculator?
Yeah.
Okay, so the purchase price was 572. The mortgage was 3433.
Oh,
And
this
then,
is cool.
yeah, I know I'm an Excel nerd for sure.
Oh, awesome.
Okay, short-term rental per night for the whole property is 280. And that calcs us out at this works.
Okay, right.
At 5,600 income for the month, less now management fees. Management fees are going to vary on your level, the consumer's level of involvement, from 10%, actually zero if you're going to completely manage it yourself, and we get you set up with local vendors to clean, maintenance, handyman, whatever. But I went with actually a full service to give kind of the worst case scenario, and then in the same idea of doing only 20 days because we don't want to oversell anything. So when you do the 20% management fee, that gives you a net income 4480. That gives you $1,000 positive a month. And we've already taken into consideration property tax. So
Right.
let's do the same thing on a long-term rental. So we were at 46 less 150 per door. I don't know what your market is monthly. This is also a positive.
Oh, yeah, it's probably about that much.
Yeah,
It's
it gives you a
probably
net income of 4450, a return on investment of $1,000 per month. This is
Nice.
excellent for this property.
Good.
So
Cool.
that is pretty cool. Oh, we
Very
did
cool.
good. So
That was fun.
I think if anybody's looking for a short-term rental, and actually I think even if you kept the one-in-one for yourself, I think this would still bring a positive. Should we do that real quick? We have time.
Yeah, yeah. Let's look
Let
at
me
it.
do it real quick. Because if you were going to buy this, okay, short-term rentals will be 200. Yeah. Oh, no, it's a little negative. But you've got a full-time,
And you're living there, right?
you could live there, or you could have your own permanent vacation for very cheap.
Oh, right, right.
Yeah. So you
Either
could
way,
live
it
there.
works.
You could live there for less than $400 a month if you
Wow.
decided to live in the small house. So either way, that really works well. I mean, where are you going to live for $400 a month?
Right.
Own the property.
Right. Exactly.
And then that also enables you to do your own maintenance, really hype. I have a cousin that has a lake house, and it's a side-by-side duplex, and they keep one and they rent out the other, but it enables them to really keep a close eye on the property, because you've got to know who's there, or you want to know who's there. And so there's a lot of different variables with the management companies that we're going to get into on other videos. And Linda, this was great. I really appreciate you hopping on. You're our first.
Thanks. And I just see cousins back there.
Hello.
He walks right through. He's sitting here.
It's life. It's life for sure. It's a different world of working now since COVID,
Certainly is.
Yeah, I like working at home.
Thank you so much, Patty. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you, Linda. Okay, and I will talk to you soon.
Okay.
All right, everybody, reach out with questions. I'm Patti with the Haven Realty Group. Have a fabulous day.